Alright, I'm back. It's time for your vitamin. And today we're going to talk about this thing up here. That would be your brain. Last time we talked about knowing your body, knowing that you got to get this thing up, get it out, make it move around, because your body is supposed to move around. That's what it's made to do. It is like your very own car. Before we had cars and carts and horses and everything else. But your brain, this is your supercomputer. Think of it this way. We now have the little smartphones, okay? Smartphones, you can either use all the 10 million functions on them, or you cannot use the 10 million functions on them. It doesn't matter to the smartphone, it still has those 10 million functions whether you use them or not. Then the new edition comes out, they have even more functions. Well, your brain works a little bit differently. Your brain is a supercomputer that can expand or contract. So the more you use it, the more you put things in there to fill it up, feed it more information, make it do more processes, and challenge it as well. That means you go out and do puzzles and things like that, and do things to make it work. It will grow, it will expand, it will become a bigger, much more powerful supercomputer. If you don't do anything with it, if all you do on your little phone is text and call, and that's all you use it for, well, if all you do is text and call with your brain, that's all it's going to do. That's all it's going to do for you. It will go from being a huge, incredible supercomputer to, well, being something that you can just call and text with. But you can build it back up. That's the great thing about the brain. It has some elastic properties to it. It can grow, it can expand, it can shrink back down. The problem with most people with Alzheimer's, things like that, or any kind of neurodegenerative disease, is the brain shrinks. You gotta get that brain to expand. You gotta feed it the right things. You gotta, both nutritionally and from a mental standpoint, you got to challenge it. You got to read new things. You got to challenge it with different thoughts. You got to make new friendships. You got to go out and do stuff. You have to go move around, because exercise does grow your brain. It does make your brain bigger. So with that, go out, move your body, build your brain, read a book or two, do some puzzles, play some games. Video games do work very, very, very well. I will tell you that right now for helping out with brain health. And feed your body right. Give your body what it needs to do what it's supposed to do. Make this thing your very own supercomputer, because it is your very own supercomputer. Take care of it, because if you don't use it, you will lose it. That's your vitamin. See you tomorrow.